Now we have the Tomzon U48B. In my last video, I showed you the U48A, and you got to see that. If you didn't, check it out. But now we have the U48B, which is the Flying Man. I'll leave a link down in the description below where you can pick up either the Flying Man or the Flying Motorcycle. So if you saw the Flying Motorcycle, then this unboxing is going to be exactly the same. So you have the instruction manual. You can fly just the backpack alone, or you can fly it with the man. There's that. You get a thank you card and a caution card all in one. And here is the controller. It does come with some spare propellers and a USB charger, which this is the same as the Flying Motorcycle. It plugs directly into the drone because you can't take the battery out. Here is the controller. You have a high and low rate, you have headless mode, and then you have your power switch, your auto takeoff, auto land, and then you have demo buttons. These look like the UDIRC controllers and they function exactly the same. So I think this is just a rebranded UDI. And here is your Flying Man. Now this is altitude hold. The same with the motorcycle, that's altitude hold too. But here is your Flying Man. So like I said, you could take the man off the backpack and you can just fly the backpack around if you want. Or you can just slide it on like that and clip it on and fly them together. And then on the back here is where you plug that USB charging cable in, and then you have your on and off switch right there. So there you have it. Now let's go fly.
So now we're gonna fly the U48B by Tomzon. It's a Flying Man, and like I said, you can fly it without the guy and just fly it so, or you can fly it with the guy. We're gonna fly it with the guy, of course. Why else would you buy this? So we're gonna turn it on here. There's the switch, and then we're gonna turn the controller on, and you have to do the up and down to bind. Up, down. Now you have a slow flash, and then that beep means you are bound. So there's only one way to take off. You cannot use your throttle there to take off. You have to use the auto takeoff and auto land button right here. So it's kind of grassy here. I'm gonna have to put this guy face down in the dirt. Sorry, little dude. He looks pretty awesome. So this does have two rates. You have a high and a low, and right here is the button, and it goes 3 beeps. So let me hit it again. So now you have 1 beep. There's 2 beeps. Yeah, you do have 3 rates. So it must take off in the second rate. Ooh. Turns pretty quick there. First rate, second rate, third rate. It's actually not that big of a speed change. You can't really tell. So with this, you do not get flips and rolls, which would be awesome if this could do that, but you don't get it. So this is a very basic drone. You do get headless mode, so let's see. So I'm gonna turn. Oh yes, there he goes. There's, and let's see. Yeah, I can turn around. Don't matter which way I'm facing. Whichever way I toggle, it goes that way. So headless mode does work. Let's get out of that. And here is a demo button. This is demo 1. So he flies front, flies back, and turns around, and that looks like that's it. So it's basically the same thing as the flying motorcycle. So I'm gonna assume that this one here, this demo button, is gonna make him fly in like 2 circles and then stop. So 1 circle and 2 circle. That was kind of 2, but so that's it. But it's a super stable flyer. It's just not all that fast. But yeah, it does look pretty cool. Yeah, I think this thing is easy enough that anybody can fly this. Whether you have experience or not. Because it does have altitude hold, as you can see. Oh, it's going to the left. Let's trim it. The trim button is pushing in, and it's still not trimming. I don't know why. Okay, that worked. You just have to hold it and bring it back. And there, that pretty much has it hovering in one spot. So, like I said before, I like the way the trim works because you can keep your hands on the sticks at all times, even while you're trimming. All you have to do is push the button in and then trim whichever direction you want to trim. So not a big battery with this. I think the U48A had like a 6-minute-ish flight time. And unfortunately, you can't just swap out batteries because you have to take screws out and take it apart to get the battery out. So it'd be nice if the batteries were interchangeable. Whoa. Although you would probably get a little bit of a longer of a flight time if you flew it without the man, but the whole point of buying this is to fly it with the man. Oh, and he's coming down for a landing. That's it. Dead battery. But if you were to want to land it before the battery died, you just hit the auto takeoff, and that is also how you can land it. But yeah, there it was, the U48B. I'm gonna say it's not that bad of a flyer. So now you've seen the U48A and the U48B. Another thing that I think is pretty cool is you can actually control them both. So what you do is turn this one on and turn this one on, then turn the controller on. Now we're gonna up, down, and we're bound. And when I hit the takeoff, they should both take off. So here we go. So as you can see, controlling, oh, the one's over here now. So yeah, there. I don't know if you can get them both in the same screen. Oh crap. Whoa, he's flying across there. And I don't recommend doing this because it is actually hard to keep track of both of them. As you can see, they were both but there you can see I'm controlling both of them at the same time. Oh geez. Now I got so the U48B, pretty good flyer, definitely more for beginner flyers or indoor flying. Smack the like button if you're watching and you didn't hit the subscribe button. Right over here is a little subscribe button. Go ahead and click that as well.